Welcome, Flyers fans. You're listening to Chris Mayer, Flyers Fan Mania 93 on YouTube.
Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. I am back with another video here. Day 2 of Flyers Development Camp 2022. I saw, a lot of good things today. Some of the newer prospects, Kaplan, Gauthier, saw a good amount of them. They've been working together, doing a lot of different things, and they seem pretty comfortable with different things. And, the one thing that they were working on with the forwards today was I guess just, explosive shots in a certain, angle. Gauthier was pretty good at it. Kaplan, Tuamala was very good at it. Shel Samuelson talked to us today, and he essentially said that, he's been doing pretty much everything that they've expected. It's just, now it's time for him to, go to Uruguay, get a spot, play, and then that's what it seems like he's going to be. So, Tuamala seems in the right spot. Hopefully the Flyers don't kind of mess that up like they did last year. You essentially brought him over to Lehigh Valley, sat in the press box when he could have went over to Finland. It didn't make any sense. He only played, I believe it was like 23 games last year, just in total in the entire year from the American League and Jokerit. As for two of the camp invites, Parrots and Lemieux, both goaltenders, it hasn't been much with them. It's been more of, getting shots in, getting reps. Both of the guys have had some pretty good years. As for Parrots, really solid. He went 31 games played, 22-5-2, 939 save percentage, 117 goals against average, 11 shutouts, and that was for Quinnipiac University. And again, now that is a pretty good program, but again, it's still really good numbers for a good team in front of you as well. So, again, just 31 games, 11 shutouts. That's only 20 games where he gave up a goal. It's pretty insane. I really liked his lateral movement. I've liked a lot of the things that I've seen from him. He moves quick in the crease. He's got a good size to him. Same thing with Lemieux. I talked to a scout, and he said that it was he was on rebuilding teams. There were different things that he was essentially going through. But overall, I thought that it was pretty good for the goalies. As for Urson, he was doing some reps as well. Wasn't the similar stuff. He's more taking shots. Chris Stewart was actually taking a lot of shots on him today. As for York, there was a report that came out the other day. I don't remember where I read it or even where I saw it. But it was essentially that York was the one who wanted to come to this, and everybody was flipping out like, oh, York and this and that and the other. Then he said today that the Flyers were the ones that told him to come. So I don't know if that had anything to do with the injury or what, and York said, quote unquote, I just do what I'm told. So that was a little different and odd to hear, I guess, because that wasn't what everybody thought. But regardless, York is there. He's looked well. He's been skating. He's on another level than everybody else, obviously. He's gotten the most NHL reps. I've really liked Addard. I think Murchison has been pretty good. As for the D, I've liked the majority of what I've seen from them. There hasn't really been anybody else that I haven't not liked. One thing I will say is Owe Lickshall. That guy can shoot. There's been a lot of, I think he could be a pretty good AHL player. I don't know if it'll translate to the NHL. But, I do like a good amount of what I've seen from Lickshall. As for Tuamala, they were doing this thing where they're placing pucks on a plank that was essentially up maybe about like 3 inches. And they were just rapid fire shots, and Tuamala was really good at them. Overall, I liked what I saw today. I thought a lot of, the forwards were pretty good. It was a lot of shooting and drills and things like that. And as for, I'm curious to see if the Flyers give Parrots a chance. I don't know if any of these guys will get an ELC. We'll see. But, overall, I think a good amount of these guys have played well, and I've looked at a lot of what I've seen for the most part. So if you've been to the development camp, let me know what you guys think below. Obviously, tomorrow the Flyers do not have any on-ice activities. Again, we start on Thursday, and then Friday's a 3-on-3 tournament. So, let me know what you guys think below. Remember, check out the podcast Fridays, FFM 93 Live Fridays, 1 to 2 o'clock. You can call 267-939-1216 and leave a message if you'd like. And, Development Camp Day 2 is in the books. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you all again soon.